This is David Moss of BIC Trikes. Today we're going to be showing our new program, Shippable Kits. I know you've probably seen the original Shippable Kit video, but I've had a lot of customers call. They want to make it cheaper. They want to do more stuff themselves. So this right here is where this video will be talking about the 3 different Shippable Kits that we will send out, how much they cost, and what you get and don't get. And why the price is cheaper is simply because I do less work. So you're paying me by the hour when I build these. If you're a do-it-yourselfer, you can save money by doing it yourself instead of having me do all of it. So this one here is the first. It's the do-it-yourself complete kit. You do everything. It's just the frame. That's what you get. Now you still got to tell me what kind of bike you have, because I need to know if I need a large, small, or medium frame. There are different sizes. This is a large frame for baggers. This one is going to be shipped out. So we're going to go through the progression. So this one right here, which as you can see, is just the frame. There will be no axles, there will be no bolts, there will be no middle section that's already got the axles so they can bolt right on. This is the complete do-it-yourself kit. This one is only $600. I said again, $600 for this do-it-yourself kit. It has not got no grinded welds. You'll see the weld straight. The metal has not been cleaned. It's just the plain Jane. It's the exact same way we normally build them, except we're just stopping the process at the very beginning after all the welds are done and it's been checked and it is square. This is it. You would send this to you, and then you'd be responsible for buying the kind of axles you want, which could save you some money. You'd be responsible in hooking up those axles any way you want. As far as like me, I overdo it and put 2 1 1/4 tubes in the middle with a flat piece of 1/4 inch metal, and then end up welding another channel and bolting it down to that. That's up to you. You can do it my way, or you can do it any way you want. So this right here is the $600 kit, and we're going to be back in 1 second. That's going to show the next progression, which would be an $800 kit. Here is the $800 do-it-yourself shippable kit, and basically, like I said, we just simply add the place for you to land your axles at. So that's what we add. It takes me more time, so this is how we end up getting the price of $800. And then this will not come with axles. This will not come with the hubs. This will not come with any bolts. This is a do-it-yourselfer. You just basically, when you get it home, you can buy you whatever kind of axle you want to buy. You can put it in this area right here. You can bolt it down. You can weld it. Honestly, you can do any kind you want. So I've had some people that wanted this way, and they literally just welded the axle on, a lot like kind of like what Safe Wholesalers done on some of theirs. We personally like to bolt them down because later on, if the suspension wears out, we like to be able to replace it with the greatest of ease. But nevertheless, and if you flex ride suspensions that we use are typically more expensive because they're smaller. They're smaller as far as the size goes, so they reduce weight, and I like them. So I pay the premium, and you can get just torsion half axles that are not smaller, that are bigger but do the same amount, same resistant weight, and they're cheaper. You can get them for as cheap as $200 to $150 to $200 on the bigger, gaudier ones, but we really like the flex ride, so that's what we use here. So this will save you some money, and like I said, all I've done is we grind it down and clean it up. Remember the last one had the weld showing? Well, these get grinded down smooth, just looks a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, and then we clean up the metal, and then we put this right here on, and it makes it solid, so you can just put your axle right on there like you want. You can bolt it down, you can weld it, you can drill the holes, you can do however you want to do it. That's completely up to you. And then this will save you quite a bit of money. Like I said, this is our $800 shippable kit. If you want one of these, just call us up, say I want the $800 shippable kit, and I'll know exactly what you're talking about. Tell me what your bike is, and then we will build this for you and ship it out. Now we'll go ahead and show our final kit, which you've seen is our $1,200 shippable kit, in 1 second. And here is our $1,200 shippable kit. This is we just call this the shippable kit. So if you want this one, you don't say I want the do-it-yourself bare bone kit or the do-it-yourself next level. I want the shippable kit, and it comes, of course, with the axles. This is $1,200. You get the axles drop shipped to you. You get the bolts that you need with the lock washers. We send it in the frame just like this. So you see everything's welded down. It's square, it's level. I know where it's going to land. You just simply take that and put it on here and bolt it down. And if it ever goes bad, you can replace that suspension. So that's really nice. We use torsion half axles. These are 425-pound torsion half axles, which equals being 12.5 pounds per axle. So this is our $1,200 normal shippable kit. So as you can see, we've got three. We've got from 600 to 800 to the 1200. The progress goes on. And the reason why this one jumps from 8 to 12 is mainly because of the suspension. The suspensions are not cheap, but they're great. Like I said, I love these kind of suspensions, but if you're wanting to save money on the kind of suspension you run, then you'll be wanting one of the do-it-yourself kits. You just call me up and say, I want a do-it-yourself kit. So like I said, this is David Moss with BIC Trikes. BIC stands for Brothers in Christ. Well, Jesus Christ gets all the glory and praise. Thank you. If you liked it, hit the like, subscribe. You get to see our newest content like this right here. When we come up with new stuff, we go ahead and we put it out on YouTube first. So like I said, like and subscribe us. Also, in the link, if you want to, in the description, there'll be a price list for our normal trike rear ends. And if you want to bring it to me in Frankfort, Indiana, you want to bring your bike here, I can build the bike completely. So you just come pick it up and ride it home. So that is an option, but these are for the people that want it shipped to them. They live too far away and they're like, it's not worth the money for me to bring my bike all the way to you. Thank you and God bless.